In the dark of love I sit and wait. This is home. This is where I ought to be. This is home. Right here with you and me. At night I toss and turn when you're not here with me. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of I Am I. My name is Joshua Ansley in this temporary form. So that's what I want to talk about a little bit today is the temporal nature of everything, right? The impermanence of everything, right? And it's kind of hard to grasp that sometimes, you know. It's like a lot of that comes with wisdom and age and just experience, right? When you actually truly experience the impermanence of everything. I feel like fall is a perfect time to really recognize that, how everything is just constantly changing, right? All these beautiful colors. And it's actually, the interesting thing is that it says, as the leaves are dying, right, that these beautiful colors come about. So it's in the depths of those spaces within us that the most beautiful colors can come out, you know. And so recognizing impermanence, again, often comes from a tremendous amount of experience with it, right? And it's our attachment to us wanting it to be a certain way that causes so much of the pain and strife, right? And it's sort of a hard thing because I think that there's a aspect of the mind that thinks that we don't care if we're not emphatic or passionate about it, you know, about whatever it be, you know. So that to have a space of stability and strength within ourselves, or a sense of ease and acceptance, I think that we view as complacency, right? But when you truly understand that it really happens when you're going through life and you're doing everything you can, and there are just some things that are absolutely outside of your control, absolutely outside of your power. And, you know, it's the very nature of life itself, is the beauty of it is in its impermanence, right? So it's interesting because there's an aspect of the teaching that I usually talk about is at our divine core, we're that place of absolute steadiness and strength and peace, and it's eternal and unwavering and unchanging. And, you know, as I've even said before, I don't really care if that's truth or not, if that's reality, or if it's just a psychological understanding that brings us into a deeper sense of safety and stability within ourselves. But because that understanding then actually helps us move into understanding impermanence, or being able to accept impermanence, right? So that place of radical acceptance of life exactly as it is, of the impermanence of life, right? And we surrender into that impermanence because we spend so much time and so much energy out there trying to create this perfect life, thinking that when we get this or we get that, wow, that's beautiful. That impermanence is beautiful. I'll try to show you in a second. Hopefully it will be captured as much. But we spend all this time trying to get our lives perfectly, exactly as we want them to be, and, you know, try to get everything out externally lined up as good as we can. But the reality of it is it's all going to be gone, right? That it's all completely impermanent. So a lot of times when we're trying to get that life exactly as we want it to be in that big, let's see if we can get, yeah, look at that. It's gorgeous. Can't really see the colors as well, but so a lot of times we're doing all these things, we're doing this great stuff and have these great plans and everything's going really well, and, you know, we've overcome challenges and overcome all this stuff and creating the life that we want, and then life just in its impermanence just hands you something out of left field, right? And that's the nature of it. So some would say that the teaching that we are divine at our core and steady and absolutely stable is actually just a crutch, but I see it as a tool to be able to help and understand and cope with impermanence, the impermanence of life, and surrender into the beauty and in that impermanence. And in that impermanence, then it becomes such a valuable thing that we cherish. We cherish and honor every moment that we do have, when we recognize how fleeting every moment is, how fleeting our sanity and our stability can be, right? So I still feel that whether or not it's truth and it's that my divine core is this eternal space or not, it still brings the mind into a place of surrendering into an acceptance of the impermanence of this life. And then I could take action and be in the mess of it and be in the thick of it and be supportive to whoever needs that support in the impermanence in their lives. Because we're all in this together. In Lakesh Lakin, I am you, you are me. Namaste.